Hey guys, Red Hunya, and a little bit changed to the video lineup. It was going to be a Papo review this weekend, but I figured for some weird reason I wanted to review the two hybrid Jurassic World Growlers, the Pteramimus and the Dilophosaurus, and then I'll review the Papo Baryonyx. So just a slight change for anyone that was expecting the Papo Baryonyx to be reviewed this weekend. It's been put off just for a little bit because I'm going to review the next two growlers I have here for the hybrids line. So we have up right here Pteramimus, I think is how you pronounce this correctly. This was a figure that really caught my interest when Hasbro first released the list of the figures that were going to be in the hybrid wave. I don't know why, I just thought the name sounded interesting, and at the time, when we didn't get a picture of what the figure looked like and we just had the name, I don't know, it caught my eye, and I was like, huh, what the hell is Pteramimus? Or either way, I thought it may be interesting out of the figures. So yeah, let's look at the packaging here. I mean, typical T-Rex up in the corner, the same standard Jurassic World packaging here. Pteramimus, Dino hybrids, screeching attack. The picture of the dino damage. Got the Jurassic World logo. Comes with batteries. Thank God it comes with batteries. Here's a shot of the back of the box. The Pteramimus with flapping wings. Pretty much from the looks of this so far, it looks like it's just a rehash or a reissue of the Dimorphodon with a slightly different head and paint job. Why am I thinking Carnoraptor again? Hasbro, Universal, and the authentic Jurassic World seal right there. Picture on the back isn't really anything special, but it is nice, but not as nice as the Basher and Biters we've looked at recently for whatever reason. Maybe it's because like you can see the holes visible here on the figure, and I don't know. It just doesn't really look as nice, but still. And in the top corner, Hybrid Dino's Battle for Survival. Let's cut this open and get him out of the package. Got the two tires holding him in, and then freedom! Let's just take a quick little look at this. Jurassic World Pteramimus instruction manual in case you need to change the batteries. Takes those really small batteries there, just telling you you can replace them, pretty standard stuff, and telling you move the legs and the arms flap, and then you have the dino damage. So just like always, not really anything useful here in information. It's all kind of just stuff you should know about the figure, but I mean, whatever. Alright, so right away, Pteramimus. Many of the Jurassic World hybrids don't say what they're a hybrid of, but I'm guessing this is the Pterodactyl and Gallimimus for... It's a really weird cross, actually. But dino damage here, again, painted red on the figure, because this figure has a lot of red going on, but weird that the dino damage is again in the red. I just think that's weird when the figure's red and it has bleeding red dino. I don't know. Whatever, it's odd. But you press it, and it lights up red, even though it's already red to begin with. Yep. Same screeching sound as we saw in the original Jurassic World Dimorphodon. Just look at that face sculpt. I mean, it kind of looks alright like that. His mouth opens up really far. His gums aren't all the way to the top of the jaw, though, as you can see. And some of the teeth are pretty lame. They're not even teeth. They're kind of just paint splotched on there, like these couple right here. Like, there's no even teeth right there. It's just paint dots. Boop, 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 boop. Look at his teeth. I mean, there's a little bit of rigidness up here by these teeth. A little bit of bumpiness, but these ones are painted too, these smaller ones right there. Not a terrible mouth, I'd say. Cool for swooping down and grabbing some of the puny, terrible Jurassic World human figures. But yeah, so just like the Dimorphodon, you take both of his legs right here, squeeze them together, and his arms flap, and I'm pretty sure his mouth opens too. Yep. So it was halfway decent on the Dimorphodon, but seeing this feature again on this figure, and it just makes me feel like this figure is just a repaint of the Dimorphodon, just with a slightly different head. Jurassic World mark is kind of hidden on the wing a little bit, right here, on the right side wing. Not bad. Paint applications aren't really that terrible. I just think the color choices are very strange. I mean, red, white, and blue, and yellow, and there's a little bit, well, it's not really white, it's more silver. He's got a little bit of silver here, but I was just like, it looks red, white, and blue, and he's got some yellow on his face and the underside of his jaw. Screw holes are actually all on the underneath side, which actually, if there's going to be screw holes on a figure, I prefer them to be on the underneath side, because when a kid's playing with this or something, 9 times out of 10, he's going to be holding it upright and not upside down, so the screw holes actually will be, for the most part, somewhat hidden on this figure. But on the underneath side, we got 6 screw holes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I'll give it as 5 screw holes because one of the screw holes goes towards the battery compartment. So he's got 3, 4, 5 screw holes on the underneath side. Not terrible. The whole underside of the figure isn't even painted actually, really. It's kind of just blue. Except for up here by the head, because it's the head colors. So I rated the original Jurassic World Dimorphodon Growler a 3 out of 5. I think for Pteramimus though, it's probably going to come in at around a 2 out of 5 for a rating for me. It's not really anything terrible, but it's not really anything spectacular either. It's kind of just something we've already seen before, just with a slightly different paint job and head sculpt. I know I keep saying the head sculpt's different, but it's not a terrible head sculpt. Just, I don't know. It doesn't do anything for me personally. But it's not terrible. I'd only really recommend this to people who are a fan of the Jurassic World toys, or the Jurassic World hybrid toys. A 2 out of 5 is where I'd stand for Pteramimus here. Not anything special, but nothing terrible either. I don't know. Post in the comments down below and tell me what you guys think of this figure, and do you think it's a cool new dinosaur hybrid, or do you just think it's lame that it's basically exactly like the Dimorphodon? So whatever it may be, let me know. Post in the comments down below, and let me know if you're planning on getting this figure, or what your opinions are about this guy. Do you think he's cool, or do you think he's just another really lame release by Hasbro? Either way, thumbs up the video, subscribe, and share this with anyone else that is a fan of the Jurassic World toys, or just better yet, any Jurassic Park toys in general. Tune in again next week. I will be reviewing the Growler hybrid Dilophosaurus repaint. I wouldn't really even say it's a hybrid, but just a repaint. And then there'll be some Papa reviews, and I also have some Kenner reviews planned too. The Dino trackers and a few of the human figures from Series 1 and 2. So yes, some stuff to look forward to coming here in the coming days. Until then, hope everyone has a great weekend. Thank you for joining me, and take care, everybody.